Hello everybody, this is the final part of Boomer. Just a second, I'm going to walk you over and I'm going to show you what's taken a month and a half, almost 600 miles of traveling, and close to 200 hours of hard work will do. So let's get into it, shall we? So, if you ever watched my first video, you'll remember Boomer sit that way, up front of the church. Well, now Boomer sits in the back of the church where Boomer is meant to be. Right here's my baby. This is kind of, one of those bittersweet moments where it's like a proud papa watching his kids walk. Well, what we were shooting with Boomer was a minimalistic style. All the cords are hid. If you've watched the videos, you've seen cords coming out of the floor going every which way. The only cord you see is one coming from the computer. And what's coming out of the top. We've taken our time with this. If you'll notice, we routed out into the top so no cord is pinched or put in under stress. And you're probably asking yourself, well, Joe, those can be knocked off real easy. Well, guess what? No, they can't, because they're Velcroed on. So they're not going anywhere. I've got them a stand for as they can follow through worship. They want to leave their hymn book there. There's also a light. They can flip through the hymn book, whatever. Boomer is a multifaceted deal. I'm just going to show you what Boomer is capable of right here, right now. And guys, I'm going to let Boomer sing. I'm going to let Boomer do Boomer's thing. And one of the things Boomer's really good at doing, you see no cord, no nothing. You just see this monitor full of people. Well, check it out. You ready? By the way, this is my favorite hymn. Pretty. There is no delay in this. If you're wondering where the computer system is, deep down in this cabinet, you've got a 2 terabyte HP running a 10 gigabyte processor. It's also got 2 terabyte external, so we got 4 terabytes total. I paused the video just so you can kind of see. There is no lag time in this. There is no cords to this. I'm running everything to the projectors off of one little deal. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is pretty cool up in the back of this projector. That little stick right there lets me run HDMI wirelessly. That's right, you heard me. HDMI wirelessly, as long as you can power feed it, which I have. One power cord right down the wall. All the cables are hid behind. We got into that in some of my earlier videos. Optical illusion type deal. You're out front, you see no cables unless you start looking for them. You look for them, you'll see them, like the one going around the wall. But if you're just sitting out in the crowd 2 or 3 pews back, you don't see no cables, which I'm proud of. You sit out here, wow, those cables vanish, don't they? Except the ones in the ceiling, which the nice thing is there'll be a curtain up here when it's all said and done, so you won't even see the projectors until they're on and doing their job. I found the mic for the piano. Fortunately, I was able to locate the condenser. It's a MLX 993 condenser mic. I padded it. Old quartet trick. Take tissue paper, wrap it around till it's padded. That way it don't sit there and vibrate against the piano as they play. But everything is done with Boomer. Sunday will be her go live. I will be here myself to run and teach on Sunday, and if they need me, they can call me after that. Inside the cabinet, like we had went over, we'll just open her up and take a little peeky poo real quick. So we've got the CD player, 5 disc. We went ahead and put in this Furman power strip softener, dampener. Love it, absolutely love it. We got the old EQ rack, and we have got the Ducker switches with more EQs as well. All of it doing its deal, what it's supposed to do. We're tickled with it. You know, for me, it's bittersweet in a way. Bear with me just a second. That boom you heard was me. It's bittersweet in a way, guys, and I'll just get a little sentimental for a minute. You know, this was my first baby right there, so to speak. It started out with that right there, and it transformed into all of this. I've got some special thanks to throw out. One being my wife, Tina, for putting up with me these past few months, because Lord knows I've had some stressful days. My dad and the church for giving me liberties to trust me enough to say, hey, you know what we need, go for it, and just turn me loose. Few special people I want to thank. They know who they are. I won't call them by their first name, but Mr. Gosnell, Mr. Williams, and Mr. Wallen, thank you so much. Had some friends teach me a lot along the way in woodworking, electrical. I've done a lot of phone conversations, picked a lot of brains on what I should do about this and how big I should run about that. Because now we don't have to worry about overloading the system. We don't have to worry about running this ginormous setup off just one little breaker. Gosh, she's powered the way she needs to be powered, and let me tell you something, she will sing. And when I mean she will sing, I'm not even beginning the sound of this thing. I mean, yeah, this right here was turned up, but we're only at half power, guys. This thing will sing, and I am just tickled to death with this. Guys, we got some stuff planning, hopefully for 2022, good Lord willing. As it comes down the pike, we'll keep you in the loop. But again, I may do a live stream Sunday morning of Boomer in action, but I may not. This may be it for Boomer for 2021. I know this is my last system for the year. I'm not doing any more. I want to make sure that the churches and the places I have done sound for are adequately taken care of before the holidays. So I'll be stopping in to see them, ask them if they have any questions. North Buncombe with Frank, since to my name Frank, for Frank Sinatra, because it's so crisp and clear, and Cinderella, you know, when I got her ready for the ball, and of course Boomer. You know, I always keep an eye on my Boomer, because that's my first, and now my 50th. Well, over 50th now. Wow, I've just started putting these on YouTube, man. Just started recording it. It's surreal. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. May even do some live videos on them. If you want to know what gadgets are, what cords I used, what this, that, I don't mind to share with you.
Give the video a like if you liked it. If you didn't, that's fine too. Give it a don't like. It's fine by me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I love bringing these babies to life. And I love wrapping my head around something that a lot of people have a hard time focusing on and seeing the big picture, because I know when I had this in my mind, I knew exactly how I wanted it set up. And I'm the only one that could see that, even though I would draw it out, in pencil and try to get people to understand. And I'm not the greatest artist. I mean, my God, I can draw a stick figure and that's about it. But I would draw, certain things out and try to show them. But until it was built, like yesterday, I watched my dad's eyes light up, because when he walked in and I'd been working in here for some hours and he seen it and he was like, I get it now. I get it. I said, you get what? He said, I get how you're putting it together. I understand. I'm like, well, cool. For instance, right here, this is a pop panel. It's just held in by two little finishing nails there that pops out if I need to get in behind there. Instead of holes, we left a 2-inch marginal gap in the wall right there, in the fake wall, to get back into everything, plus to help it breathe back through there. I mean, just the little things we thought of to do. The only cords you're really seeing, only outlet you're really seeing is right there, and that's to power the computer systems. So, I put a lot of time into Boomer. Did the corner rounds, did the new top, everything on Boomer door. I mean, I'm truly pleased. So, like I said, you got any questions, you want to know how something works, why I did something the way I did it, let me know. But guys, until next time, until I go to work again, because you know me, I cannot be idle, because my Jesus has given me a gift, and I'm gonna use it to the best of my abilities. We got to keep going, because we cannot be idle.